Okay, so I finally beat Elden Ring and just, wow, what an adrenaline rush. What a fun, frustrating time. I am simultaneously really happy and accomplished, but I'm also sad the journey's over. Yes, there's New Game Plus, but it's not gonna be the first time again. Nothing will compare to that first experience playing this game, fighting and persevering. That experience is now gone, and that's sad. I've had so many challenges throughout this game, whether it be the Lord of Blood, Melania, the Goddess of Rot, where I had a joystick break mid fight, costing me the fight. And that, people say, is the hardest boss in any From Software game ever, and I believe it. The final boss isn't even that hard. The secret boss isn't even that hard. She is unrelenting, but when you beat her, it feels so good. And if you have a dex build like I do, her katana is absolutely amazing at how much damage it can do with its special ability. The story, like I said in my previous review, it's there, you have to dig, but it's about the stories you can tell with people. Tell people about how you beat the game. Like, I even tried to aid some people against certain bosses like Moog the Lord of Blood, and there was one where a group of three of us got him down to one hit. Me and the other person aiding got killed, but the main guy who summoned us got to beat the boss, and that was a cool moment, getting to help another player beat a super hard character. Likewise, Melania, after the controller incident, I just, out of frustration, you know what, let me summon someone and see how it goes. And I wound up with two guys who knew what they were doing, and although I still almost died, we managed to win. It's a fun part of the experience, and another interesting thing where if you're really struggling, you have this option to summon people, something I wouldn't have taken if it wasn't through pure frustration of a broken joystick. But looking back, that's now a fun story I can tell, how teamwork beat this super hard character. The final battle was a lot of fun. The first form, the guy hits like a truck. You basically have to hit, run. Then you fight the Elden Beast, which looks like the forest spirit from Princess Mononoke, and it's a very fun fight. It took me about 3 or 4 tries, and when I finally beat it, just this incredible adrenaline rush came over me as I got to go and get the ending, and I just sat there with the credits just washing over me, and like the rest emote that some players like to do after they beat a hard boss, I actually just lied down on the floor and let the credits play. This game pushed me beyond my limits. It got me spitting mad at times, but I kept coming back for more. The point of this game is, it's not about how many times you get knocked down, it's about how many times you get back up. The boss may knock you down 300 times, but you just have to get back up one more time, then the boss defeats you to beat it. And there were times I had music playing in the background. Some of the harder boss fights, including the Secret Dragon and the Elden Lord, I had the song from one of the Kenshin live action movies playing on my phone, and it's because for these fights, some of the lyrics in this are very motivational, like this: I whisper into the night, telling me it's not my time and don't give up. I've never stood up before this time, so stand up, stand up. I just gotta keep running. Wake up. Just tell me how I can never give up. And that, just hearing that, it like gave me the motivation to push even harder to get the final blow on the Elden Beast, even though I was running into the jaws of almost certain death, barely dodging an attack to get the final hit. This isn't even so much a review as me just processing this game and the 140-hour journey I had. And just, it was mind-blowing. Like I said, I never thought I would beat this game. And it's just so rewarding, but so sad at the same time. It's kind of like how the end of Return of the King has that sad ending with Frodo leaving and whatnot. It's like you get that kind of sadness now that your journey's over. Yes, you have New Game Plus, but it's not gonna be the same experience, although I'm looking forward to New Game Plus. This was a blast, and if it wasn't for a good friend of mine, Lethal One, streaming not only Demon Souls Remaster, which made me try Dark Souls Remaster, and actually streaming this game, which I was on the fence about, I never would have gotten this game, so thank you, Lethal One. I never would have tried these games if you hadn't played them on your channel. Again, I've said in my last review, if they're intimidating, just give this one a try. It's the most beginner-friendly of the From Software games, and you will surprise yourself as long as you keep pushing. You get knocked down 300 times, you may just have to get up 301 times to succeed. You will get the last laugh against these bosses. You will beat the game. This game, I just can't recommend enough. The experience, the challenge, the addicting adrenaline rush you get from beating these bosses, and when you beat them, when that feeling just washes over you that you finally persevered. It's such an amazing moment. So, rambling thoughts on Elden Ring, I could go on more, but this game, I would give my highest recommendation. This game is one of the rare games that surpassed the hype. Elden Ring is a not flawless masterpiece, but it's still a masterpiece that you have to experience. So, like, share, comment, subscribe, over and out. I need to go figure out which game I'm going to play next.